Welcome back. Now, Indian golf has made some rapid strides forward of late, and three of India's top golfers, JEEVMILKASINGH, Arjun Atwal and Daniel Chopra, are in the country these days playing a tournament. They spoke to our sports editor, Gaurav Kalra.
You're in a different role now. The host of this tournament that's being played here in Noida, the Shubhkam Champions Tournament. How did this come about? I thought you were a golfer, you want to play, you don't want to do all this admin stuff that the rest of the guys do.
No, it happens abroad, like, you know, we've seen Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, the legends of golf, do tournaments for the players. Saw that happen, saw Greg Norman do one too, the skin shootout. So I just thought that, you know, let's do an event for the pros in India, and it should be hosted by me, and my sponsor was nice enough to support that idea and back it up too. And you know, I'm basically there doing it, but the main thing is that you know, it's time to give back. We see these guys do it. It's time for me to give back to the sport, and the game's given me a lot.
How do you view the Indian golfer now? Does he show up at a big event as a contender or just as someone who's wide-eyed?
Well, I think, I mean, we were kind of the pioneers for Indian golf that were able to succeed on the international stage.
Yes.
Part of that comes I guess, the expectations of the younger guys to follow in our footsteps and go out and achieve the same things and better those goals and achievements. I think some of the young guys that have come out now are well on their way, and they have the advantage of now knowing that it can be done by people from this part of the world, and they're succeeding wonderfully well. And like what Arjun was saying, the fitness is better, or they have the benefit of the knowledge that they have access to today with coaching and with the internet and stuff like that we didn't really necessarily have when we grew up. It was more trial and error for us.
You know, have a look at the things that you've done. For instance, just some pictures we're playing out of that Scottish Open, I believe. Just talk us through moments like this, Jeev.
Basically, you know, every golfer has a dream, and you know, you want to win at the top level. And I basically went to Europe because I just thought that, you know, it's tough conditions, and I love playing in tough conditions, and I said I want to prove myself. I had a dream to win tournaments at the highest level, and I've been successful enough to do that. And I just feel that I've got some more golf left in me, and hopefully before my golfing career is over, I would like to win a major championship.
Arjun, you've played a lot of golf with Tiger, don't you? I believe you play practice rounds with him as well. Sometimes trying to understand an athlete of that ability is very difficult for people on the outside. What do you make of this second wind of his career? He's had some success, but he's also had failures at points where you normally expected the old Tiger Woods to just go out and win.
Yeah, I think, you know, just coming back from his incident and then trying to change his swing for the third time in his career, it's taken a little while, but you know, he won 3 times this year on the PGA Tour, and that's really not a bad season for anybody.
Yes.
Sometimes you can say it's a good career, you know, if you win 3 times on the PGA Tour.
Yes.
So for him, you know, it's all a process of trying to get better. You know, I know him personally pretty well, and I know how he works. It's always about achieving a goal, you know, that he sets for himself, and even if it takes, you know, a year or 2 years to get to it, he does. And you know, like you said, trying to understand him, I've stopped doing that because I don't. It's some of these great players, you just watch, and you know, I think we're just all lucky to be playing
on the practice course. Is he just as driven by the idea of winning titles?
That's all that drives him. There's nothing else that drives him. It's unbelievable for some guy who's won 73 times on the PGA Tour. You know, to be still going at it as hard as he does and train as hard as he does with all the money that he has. I mean, if I had $1 billion in my account, I'd be gone. You'd never see me. So you know, it drives him a lot, and it's just fun to watch.